How's everybody doing this morning? Was like legit laying in bed for like an hour going, what do I do? Like do I go game, watch a show, fall back asleep? Was trying to fall back asleep because I was just not waking up, you know. But that wasn't happening, so I finally got up and my wife was like, weren't you gonna go game this morning? I was like, yeah. Yeah, how I was really gonna just jump out of bed and go do that like, 6:15 a.m. when I first woke up, but that just was not happening. So I was just like, yeah, I was sitting there in bed for forever. And I thought at one point I was so close to sleep. It's like, yes, 1 more hour of sleep, and just it was evading me. Is evading me. And after the wife asked that, I was like, you know what? I'm getting up. Like I'm gonna go game. I really wanted to game, and I'll probably game tonight. And but I was just like, golly, absolutely. Ugh. We need to do these two. So the other night I got all the way to like $20,000, and then if you're looking at my fertilizer spreader that I have hooked up right now, it's at 93%. I decide because we were at like I think we were at like 45%. I was gonna fill it back up. Well, if you know how much fertilizer this sucker holds, 20,000 is like a drop in the bucket for it. Like I mean, it cost me like 15,000 to fill it back up from like 40%. So I was like, yeah. Uh like do I even make money fertilizing? That's why I was thinking. I'm like calculating the number in my head. I'm like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. Maybe it's a feel good thing. And I don't know. I just spent so much money on it, and golly. I guess I need to message Lloyd and make sure my parents' flight got delayed apparently. Give me 2 seconds because I'll have to message Lloyd. He hasn't been getting our notifications, and I know he likes Farm Sim. I'm sure he is up, bright eyed and bushy tailed like the rest of us this morning. Share, copy link. Now I gotta switch all the way back to my personal just so I can send that to him. Okay. Now we're gonna go weed some farms, number 4 and number 56. Okay, 56 is like right down here, so we're gonna go swing down there. Oh god. So anyway, how's everybody's morning going? Are we all wide awake or still half asleep? Because I'm on the half sleep crew. 100%. You'll find me snoozing. I'm telling you, I absolutely hate how bad the curbs affect our tractor. Drives me bonkers. I did buy a new field the other night on live stream. It is, what field number was that? 75. We bought field 75. I think we need to expand field 75, but I'm gonna have to get a plow to be able to expand that field. Also, maybe a couple of our other fields. I thought about combining, and this is just my thinking the other day, like next season, field 58 and 57, make them both rice fields together since it's connecting land. That was kind of my thought. I don't know. You guys tell me if it's a horrible idea or not. Like, let me know. If you think it's terrible, just let me know. Anyway, I like these two fields. If you combine these two fields and make them a rice field also, it'd be great. I think that'd be fantastic. Or just make them all one, with the plow right there in the center. And I think it'd be fantastic. I figured we could just drive straight and then boom, back up. Not too terrible. Some of my weeding contracts, all that, are like all the way at 90%, right? And then some of them are um like all the way down at like 4. You see field 56, it's all the way down 4%. So I'm very confused. There's obviously a glitch somewhere, and it's probably with a mod. I just haven't figured out which mod yet. So I got a couple of contract mods, so I'm going to take a look at them. I think I do. I think I do. We're just gonna go right here in the center. Is it not gonna count us for these? I don't see it moving up. Is it needing the bigger weeds knocked out? I think it is. Boy, that's gonna suck. I wonder if the other one's like that. I just didn't catch it. I thought it said small weeds. Yeah, small weeds. It should be counting it, but this weeder. See, I have. So if we go down to. This is what I am. Well, where is it? Here, we'll just go. I don't know where my garage is. That would be a good buy. Um, I remember way back in the day, it was like so much simpler to find your actual garage, like what you had here. Yeah, let's go up here and then to the leaders. I had I had one of these too. I should have kept that sucker. Golly. My brain just is not thinking right. I gotta figure out where it's at. Where is it? I know I'm missing it just by a slot. There it is. Jeez, overlooked it like 3 times. This is the one that I got. It says small weeds. Small weeds, which is what the contract is saying, but it's not giving me that. And you know the one that I should have kept? So this gives us 24 meters, but then the one that I really should have kept would have been, this one. It is actually cheaper. I thought about selling this one off and going back to this one, truth be told. We can customize that one. How do you... What happens if you customize this one? What does it do? Oh, it just gives you a brand. Okay. Yeah, and this one's only 12 meters, so this is really the one that you want. Like, it's 12.4 meters. It's the one that can do both. I'm really thinking about selling this sucker. I mean, it's nice when we get the small weed contracts, but it doesn't do both. And yeah, Hey, we're from Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois. We were all. I was gonna stream last night, but I got exhausted. Just had to lay down, pass out, and so now I'm up earlier this morning to stream, but we'll see how everything goes. I'm gonna see if I can fix this and then sell it. I wonder if it'll give me more money. I don't think it will, but I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, there we go. A little frame rate skip there. All right, so if we went to repair, oh, it's only $42. Yeah, I'll repair it. I think I'm gonna end up selling that thing. No, why do I have an update in the morning? I have no idea. I'm tired of owning that. I thought it'd be better. It isn't, and it's just time to say goodbye to it. Yeah, we are going to go down to our vehicles. Wow. I don't think I spent full price on that because it's been used for a while. It's 100%, but we're gonna get basically 26,000. But yeah, I'm selling that thing. I'm going back to my other. I like the other one better. It did all, small and medium weeds. Also need to get a sprayer. Like this one would be, you know, any of these would be great, I think. I need to get one with the, yeah, this has the precision farming. This is what I really need. It helps. Um, yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna spend full price on this. I don't remember if I bought this was cheap or not, but probably losing a little bit of my just barely out of the range. Hold on. Don't worry. We can make a contract for that. Just barely out of that range. Not spraying, stone picking. Stone picking might take a little bit. Let's do deadwood. Chainsaw to the rescue. Oh, hold on. There we go. I was like, I hate that my scroll doesn't work. I gotta figure out why that doesn't work. I used to use it all the time. Boy, I am just all butterfingers this morning. There we go. Walk a little bit faster with this. Crouch. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, I thought I added the scroll for my little small tools and it doesn't function. See? Drives me nuts. We're kind of up high. It don't matter. Let's run over here. We're gonna get that money. Come on. Chop faster. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? How many more do I got? Probably a couple. Love how that's leaning into the other one. There we go. There's two right here. Good thing I didn't try to play a shooter game or baseball. I'd probably be struggling this morning. Alright, I got one more dead tree somewhere. There it is. There it is. Let's go. I'm telling you, all butterfingers this morning. That's all I'm doing. Just butter, butter, butter. Grease them up. Alright. So that should give us enough money to get back the item. I know I know I had this, and it drives me nuts because I bet you I bought it when it was on discount too. So yeah, I think I sold this and got the bigger one. Didn't realize that there's a difference between the two on what I do. So here we are. We're gonna get this back and stick with it. Tractors right here. We'll go finish our contracts. Now this one does bolt, so we shouldn't have any problems. If we do, then we know we actually have a broken... There's something broke, you know, at that point. Hey, our little green tractor can actually run this thing. Seriously, like our other weeder, it can't even deal with it. And the other one's fine. The other one's fine if you are going to be, you know, gain to your fields early all the time. But I sim, you know, maybe a day or two without looking sometimes, and all right, do we do better? Oh no, it's not gonna give it to us either. Wow. Yeah, using a weeder. Using a weeder. And it's still not giving it to us. So we do have a glitch somewhere. I just gotta figure out where it is. Because look at that. It should be getting rid of these and it is not. That's crazy. I wonder if it's even recognizing that we're running over. No, I don't think it is. All right, so we got a glitch somewhere. We got to figure it out. I'm going to keep that weeder over the other one, truth be told, no matter what. There's a couple of mods I have downloaded that may affect it pretty easily, so let's just take a look. Precision farming won't be one because Giant Software made that one. Yeah, we'll uninstall this one. I actually don't care for that one. I wouldn't think it'd be Farmland Overview, so not that one. I've yet to see a list of like 50 for sale, so I am gonna install that one because I think that one might be broken. You know, I honestly haven't been leasing anything either, but I'm looking, I'm like trying to find out if I have one that would be causing it, but I don't see anything that handles, contracts. So I wouldn't think that would be the one doing it. This is the mod that I'd like to use, but it's employment. Yeah, I am. Oh, here's one. Yeah, but that's just mowing and baling. I don't think that has to do anything with weeding. Trying to solve it, but I don't think any of those would be a problem. Okay. Let's start without those two mods. Let's just see. I don't think it's a precision farming glitch. You know, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it is. I'll load up quicker. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Field 56 is glitched out. Go take a look at the other field because this one is just not allowing us to do anything with it. Which makes me nervous because if we're getting a bunch of these contracts, this isn't the first one either. Like, I had some other contracts that, well, like hoeing contracts that wouldn't allow me to do anything either. I need to check this. Okay, it's at 53%. That's good. All right. I have to like flood it one more time, I believe. Okay, field 4 coming up on the right. Let's see if we can take a shortcut. We don't own any of this land, so I don't care. And we're not damaging it, so. I love how they plant them sideways sometimes, but it makes it rough for us. Why'd we have ramp on dirt? Yeah, see, when it gets planted sideways, it's like. That field could be so much bigger. All right, let's see if this field works for us because I'm a little nervous that it won't. It looks like it's functioning, so this one's functioning. The other field is not. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna keep this weeder from here on out. I mean, we could drive 15 mile an hour at this one, so it's not too much of a difference. The other one was 12, it was, double the size, but it's like, okay, It doesn't get the medium weeds, which, drives me bonkers. Whoop, I knew I went one too far. We're almost done with this one just because it's glitched out on the percentages. I gotta find out why it's doing that though. Yeah, there we go. I will figure it out. Okay, so the other one's glitched. I can't do anything about that. So what we will do is just cancel it. Let's be weird. We'll get others, don't you worry. I need to get a sprayer because there's some more money to be had, you know? I need to go. I'm hoping the employment contract will, or mod will really start functioning for me. Kind of looking around. I wonder if there's like any of them that are working on this map. I don't think we've stopped here yet. Oh, there was the collectible right there. It was a little flower. It was a little flower thing. Okay. I didn't know we had a collectible on this map or not. Let's maybe look up the other day. That was our first one. They gave us 5,000. That's pretty good. So if you collect all 50, we'll give you, you know? And now that I know I don't know if they're all the same or not. That's interesting. That's good. I mean, if we found, you know, 10 of them right now, that would give us, 50,000. That'd be a nice little perk. I mean, we've been on this map for 40 hours. I've not looked for a collectible at all. You know what? Let's look around here, I guess. Someone's probably mapped all these out. Oh, looky there. I bet there's not gonna be another one around here, but we're gonna look anyhow. 300,000 for that production point. You really gotta be, making a lot yourself. The problem is nobody comes and sells to you after you, buy or whatnot. So it's like, golly. You may get the contracts that help you out. They may sell to your production point. Yeah, but it's like one per location, and then we're gonna have like 25 like random or something like that. I mean, it's nice making 10,000 off of doing nothing. Hold on. Let's stop over here. I mean, like, I guess I'm gonna go hunting for these items now. I wonder how hard they'll be. Well, here's another one right here, so I'm good. Assume, like, some of these are not gonna be that bad. Oh, you could just straight up buy planks. Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew we could buy our stuff, but I haven't been able to really check out. I couldn't find the places that had. This is nice. Like, look, you can buy all this. Well, now that makes me wonder because I do have a production point. That makes me wonder. This one's running. We have wheat running right now. There isn't much. We have a little bit of product, not a lot. That gets me thinking though. If we bought another production point, which I haven't really thought about production points too much, we buy not fact. Well, I guess it is under factories. A bakery or buy the bakery. We could use our flour and all that and just buy the rest of it. I don't know. That seems expensive. Hold on. My farm boss is actually messaging me, so 2 seconds. Okay. I don't know. I don't know yet. Wonder if we buy that if the marketplace still stays there or not. Curious questions. Like, can I still go buy the stuff even if I'm not producing it? I love how it says end the nightmare, but it just says end real big. Like, that cracks me up. I wonder if there's one on the train that goes through. Ooh, I bet there's one over there. Hold on. We're gonna cause a backup on the road. I don't care. No craps were given today. Well, now that I know that there's a collectible, I'm like, you know what? Spend a few minutes to go searching for them won't be too terrible. If I don't know where they're at, eventually I'll just I love that there's no death. You just jump from whatever height. I bet there's some in like a pipe or something over here. Look at this. I stopped for 2 minutes. Not even. Not even 2 minutes. We blocked the whole road. Everybody's like, we don't know which way to go. Yeah, I'm not working on that land, so it don't matter. It's just me being curious on, like, is there anything over here type of thing. Because for me, like, if I was building this map, I would put the collectible in the most random spot. Also, but yeah, obvious spots. Then there'd be those few that are like, is there gonna be anything like crazy? I have no idea. Oh, this is the end of the map right here. So as far as we can go, there ain't no collectible over here, so fast travel. I like the bird's nest up there. I want to be able to walk into the buildings. Oh, there it is. I love how it's an apple. Uh, well, we're earning money not by farming, but by collecting. Maybe it's just what we needed, you know, just to. I've heard check the contracts because we're driving around. Like, some of those contracts are kind of refresh, you know. Yeah, field 18's back there. Field 65. So whenever we get around to them. Ooh, we have a good spraying contract too. Don't worry, we have time, ladies and gentlemen. It's only 3 in the afternoon, so. Now that I know what I'm looking for, like, we're in. I spent a lot of money on the fertilizer the other day. I was like, man, I really want to buy a new piece of farmland every time we stream. And this is my way of doing it today because we kind of are in the spot of like the contracts weren't functioning right, you know. Still not functioning right. I'd love to know what mod is causing it. Like, I'm sure Giant Software won't have one that would cause a headache, but you know, I say that, and most people would probably disagree with me. Okay, I'm not easily seeing an apple over here, but we're gonna go take a look. And like I said, I think they'll be at like every location, so like I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have one here. Oh, can't go in there. My thought, just my thought, you know. Dang. Seriously, nothing? Go jump the fence one more time. Maybe we're just too quick and missed it. No, definitely not one here. I got bites. Not bad. I mean, seriously. It's working for me, you know? Hit the obvious locations first, you know? Buy a big piece of land off of it. If I could buy like a just a huge chunk of land, it would be absolutely fantastic. All right, this one's probably gonna be a little bit harder. It's a big area. I don't know where they would put it, but I'm still thinking this is one of those obvious points. I love the floating boxes. That's fantastic. Like someone needs to come back on this map and be like, okay, we need to fix a few things. Here's what we're gonna do. Definitely a map that needs to get retouched to make it look a little bit better. Like, put some effort if you're gonna be building a map. Maybe they just forgot. They were like, hey, you know, some things are probably gonna change. Cool, you know? No apple up here, huh? I'm still thinking this is like an obvious place to put one, so. Seriously. Well, alright. I'm not seeing one, so we're gonna say that this place doesn't have one. I thought one was gonna be there. We're on the hunt for the collectibles right now. I got a collectibles hunt this morning, so which isn't a bad thing. Every now and then you just gotta be like, now that I know that they are on the map, I'm like, I had looked it up. I really didn't care. I'd been making enough money, but I was like, you know what? I think that's a collectible, and I was like, all right, let's make some money off of it. We're making good money off the contracts too. It's just like, can we do more? Can we find basically earn my money back that I spent last night? It'd be cool to find them all, buy a big piece of land, or buy a production point. This is what I should have been searching for last night, but I didn't. I didn't look up that there's collectibles on this map. I've got 40 hours into the map, so if that tells you much, I really wasn't caring about them. Let me climb. Okay. All right. Seriously, they need to make ladders like an accessible thing here. Ah, there it is. We found it. Yeah, if I would have known this last night, I would have definitely done it while I was, playing for like 3 hours, trying to make a lot of money last night off stream because I was gone. I was traveling. So I was playing on my Steam Deck last night, which I rarely get to do, even when I'm traveling. But when I do, it's nice to be able to sit down and have that fun. Okay, I'm guessing there's one over here too. Let's buy some fuel just because we're here. We've ran out before, so. Alright. Now we gotta do this big search around the city looking for apples. We'll just have to like run around. I know I got a field coming up that I gotta work on, so I'm slowly making my way down that way. Words are difficult. Seriously, buildings. You should be able to walk into all the buildings now. There it is. Looky there. We've already found 8. We're doing good. We just found out that there was a collectible on this map. We're up by 8. Alright. I mean, there's 50 of them. So, I bet there's one, like, under this bridge or something, tucked away. In fact, I think I just saw one. Yep, there it is. That was a really good spot by me driving by. Okay, there's bound to be one at this church. It's never just like on the front door, you know? I said there's bound to be one here. Come on. I don't think I can parkour all the way up there, can I? Oh. I'm curious. Just because if I can, then I'm gonna say there is one. Oh gosh. Oh, there is one. Looky there. This is a place where you could easily hide to. I like it. Like, wait, I think I can climb it. That's nice. That was a good one. Something tells me, like, they would put one over here, too. Ah, looky there, the wheelbarrow. We're making good money off of finding these collectibles. Like 57,000 already. I don't think there's gonna be one over here, but you know, I could be wrong, that's for sure. I mean, just the fact that we found 11 already, that's pretty nice. Oh, let's go to the playground. We're right here. Might as well. I was meaning to check out the soccer field the other day too. Was it gonna be on like the slide? No, not the slide. Really? Nowhere? I thought for sure it'd be right here. Well, here's one over here. Hello. Do I need to be standing on it? I guess so. There's another one right here. That one was a unique one. Like that was a very unique spot. Are we sure there isn't one over here? I'm absolutely stunned that there's not one on this playground. I like the previous game. It was just a straight up tractor, you know? Like that was cute. Toy tractors. I thought it was cute. Well, now I'm wondering because I made 67,000, which means I can buy another field. Maybe two fields. What time is it? 8:30. Oh, here's another unique one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good find. Okay, there's bound to be one on the soccer field, right? You can reset the. Oh, hold on. The fact that you could just go kick this ball is gonna be amazing, right? Ha! Oh, if you sprint, you'll go beyond the ball. Who had this? I love it. It kicked it once. Yeah, if you sprint, you're moving too quickly. I want to know if like an apple's gonna drop out if they both score or something. It said shoot. Hold on. I I mean, absolutely love that they add this. It's well, it was like, I mean, you're just playing by yourself. But if you had 16 people in here, you could straight up have a full game. I mean, you're not gonna have a full team, as you know. Ah, there it is. Shoot, we found 15 of them. We're doing pretty good here. I mean, 15's not bad for what, 30 minutes worth of work so far total. My ADHD got me sidetracked. I'm sorry. I was playing soccer for a hot second. I was gonna put an apple somewhere. Might be in here. Spinnery, 180,000. Really? Not one gonna be here? Hmm. This one's kind of surprising. I thought one would definitely be. Oh, there it is. How did I miss it? I ran in just blind to the world. Where are we even at? Okay. I was like, we've made good money this morning. I don't know if one would be right there or not. The question is, do you just run around the unique areas or do you run around the whole city? I mean, I did look at a few houses already, but I guess at some point we'd have to run around all the houses. Seriously? Not gonna be one here? That's kind of shocking. Unique area. Hmm. Two spots I thought they would for sure be at, and they're not. I mean, the hospital and the fire department. Come on. Those are like no-brainers. We'll have to run around and collect more. Oh, I'm just past the field I need to work, so. I was thinking we were still coming up on it, but I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'm past it. Nothing right here. All right. We're gonna go work that field, I guess. What did I just lose $2 on? Is it water? Maybe I'm paying on water. I'll take a look. This would be a real quick mission for us. As long as it works. Okay, it is counting. Okay. It's like it wasn't counting there for a second. I'm like, we got another glitchy field. All right. I mean, I know the contracts are a little bit glitched out, but there's one. Yep, yep, that lovely curb. I think I'm gonna have to run around the whole city one day. Maybe I'll do that like off stream tonight before I get on. So I'm not boring y'all to death with my hunting expedition. We found a lot though. We really have. We found a lot. A lot more than I thought we would have. You know, we found a lot in a short amount of time. It's been nice. Need to go weed the other contract and fertilize the other field, and then fertilize the other field too. Yeah, I went up there the other day to like find a collectible and I didn't. Oh no, did we fall too soon maybe? Go back up here, try again. Oh, I did just fall, you know, and could have kept going there. Let me climb. One ladder. This place is so big, like they could have threw two apples around here. Gotta be somewhere, right? Why would you not put one up here? I mean, you're gonna make it a climbable area, but not hide one up here? That don't make no sense. I guess we'll go up here. Looks like the most unsafe stairs ever. I swear they put it. No, nothing up here either. Huh. I'm 0 for 2 on where I look. Thinking, oh, apple on the forklift maybe? Nope. Not winning any awards around here, am I? Well, I'm a bit baffled on this one. Such a large place to not have a collectible. Like, you have all this area and not one? Huh. Alright. Let's go to field 18 because I need to do that and then I need to fertilize. Then we'll see if we want to spend the money or if we want to hold on to it. Until we collect them all or something. Why would you try passing? Thought I saw one real quick. I was like, all right, I'll stop if I see one as I'm driving, you know? Yeah, I'll go look around here, you know? Oh, I just saw a glimmer over here. No? There's one right there. I don't know how I didn't, like, notice those sooner. I mean, we spent 40 hours on map. I guess I've just been farming so much. I never really cared, you know? Didn't really need the money. Ugh. Should have stayed up there, but... Oh, it doesn't even weigh me. Come on. Wonder if I drive my tractor over here, if it'll actually give us a number or not. Well, now my curiosity has killed the cat. I bet you there's one on that BIOS plant somewhere. I'll have to find it. Ah, it doesn't give us a number. Well, there we go. Did it take away a number, though, as we... 13356.9. No, it... So we weigh nothing. Our guy weighs 0 pounds. That's fantastic. Shakti doesn't just float away in the wind. I mean, seriously. Boy, when you get on this hunt, you really don't want to get, like, stopped, because if you forget where you've checked, then you might be, you know, going over everything twice. Oh, yep. That's where we first found one. So start our little search an hour ago. We're just running around. It's been fun though. I mean, how else are you gonna make 92,000 that quickly? But now I'm really questioning, you know, do we collect all 50 and then do something big with them? At that point, that means I'll have to get on later and, like, go looking for them. Mm. It's like I need to charge my mouse. It's blinking at me. Oh wow, this is a lumpy field. Ugh. Not our field, but very lumpy. I want to buy one of these big fields right next to, our group over here. Like 43 would be a fantastic field to have. It's a big field. Law land, you know. Thought I might as well just collect these since I'm right here and see if there's any others. There's another fertilizing one. Probably accept that one. And then, okay. I gotta look at something because it's like, if we're gonna spend the money, that's 102,000 and it's for 4.21 acres. There's gonna be a massive difference going to this. So if we were gonna find all 50, and I know the last game gave you like a bonus after you found them all. I don't know what this one would be. Maybe it's double the reward. So 50 times 5,000. That gives us 250,000, which would give us a bigger field at the end of the day. But we have to find all 50 of them. I could, easily cheat and grab a map because there's definitely going to be a map out there by now. So that would give us, a really big field. These two combined would give us, like 8 acres. This is a big area right here. 147 for this, and it's actually decent if you build all this out to be, farmland. I feel like that's more than 6.9 acres. Golly. And look at, I'd hate to waste it on such a small piece of land, Like I want to find, like I could buy this. I could buy that. But this one, that one's just too expensive. Like we're not affording that tomorrow. That's, you know what? That's not bad. It's just a long strip of land right there. That's a huge chunk of land too. That's 31 acres. It's 22. 31 acres right here. That's insane. I didn't realize this is actually technically the biggest chunk of land. Field 54 is the largest like field that they have out there on this map, but dang. Oh, here's a almost 10-acre field for 234. Yeah, if we were going to expand and stay close, I'd say both of these fields would be great. This field would be great. I have to like plow this though to make it into something. Yeah, the field's 2.54 acres. See, it does break out. I didn't see that a minute ago. Yeah, I just have to expand that. I'd like to make both of these rice fields. I've been thinking about that. Now, if we're gonna continue the pattern of like buying small fields, like yeah, we could probably buy, both of these. Maybe after we collect all of them, we could really get like 4 or 5 of these in a row. Have all that land. I don't know, stuff to think about. If we're gonna go on the collectible hunt, I say instead of doing what we've been doing, I say we honestly just pull up a map and run. Like, let's get it done quickly and be done with it. I'm gonna have to get off here soon. I'm gonna fertilize this field and then we're gonna have to call it. I have to think about that though, because it's like if you're gonna do it, get done, do it, and then if not, yeah, like just ignore it and come across them when you come across them. But it's like if we're gonna make good, like really quick progress, all of a sudden, this could be it. Like it'd probably be a good idea. Because I do want to be like ready to play this again and on new map when the new DLC drops. So that is kind of in the back of my mind too. Like I want to play more than one map because that's what we did with the last game. And I felt like I don't know, there's a lot more of this game, but I don't know, I just kind of felt like we didn't get to see everything on the last game either. But that also means we gotta get our production points going too. We gotta start buying production points. Would really like to get like cattle going and all that. Maybe we do more animal husbandry on the next map than what we're doing here. Because we haven't done any animal husbandry right now. Which is fine. It's not like you have to, but if you're going to. I love how the center gets a double dose. I don't think I ever noticed the fertilizer coming out the back, like running down. You know, that's pretty cool. That's good animation right there. That's really nice. If I had my sprayer, it'd be so much better. Like if I had a sprayer, liquid fertilizer, it'd be great. I like this because it covers so much area and it's cheaper. But the precision farming coming out now, since that came out, it's like, you know, it'd save you so much money. Um, oh, there's some more weeding. I forgot Field 76. We accepted that contract. Might as well just knock it out. I think my mouse is literally on the brink of death. Just thought about this. I should head back to this back road. Can I cut over right here? Cut across the little pond area. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. We've made quite a bit of money today. I just gotta figure out what to do with that money. I gotta plug in the mouse and head to church, and we'll see everybody, you know, later on tonight. Um, once, you know, me and the wife decide to wind down or whatever, doing whatever we do. We got packed. We really got packed today, so that'll be a main goal, and figure out what else to do. Who knows? Yeah, not bad on the contracts. Find the collectibles. That was real good there. Um, Yeah, I have to figure out if we're gonna do like a small bakery production point or I mean that's 150,000 just to get a bakery, which you can I think you can buy the bakery in town for the same price. You might be able to get a small one too. There's a debris crusher. Oh yeah. Yeah, stones can be collected free of charge from this building. You just sit there and run stone all day. Yeah, you do the cheap bakery. We could do a cheap bakery and have that. Like, it's 36,000. I gotta figure out where I'm at. Here. Technically, boy, I'd love to just be able to plop that right down right there. Because if you have the bakery, um, I mean, we already got the small little flour maker right there. Oh, come on, you don't want to deform the ground just a little. Yeah, I love how I just do that here. It just showed up where I could plop it down right there. I could bring it over here, but then it's like, ah, man, I got all the flour all the way over here. Oh, oh, right there. So that would make bread. That makes bread then. Okay, what does flour sell for? Flour in December sells for like 1,500 or whatever. And then if we go up to bread in December, it's like 3,600. So the bread's the better choice. That might be where we go with it. I'll give us a production point. Um, I could also buy like a blank piece of land and put animals on it too. So there's that. Could get into hay farming. There's a lot of things that we do. We'll have to talk over, figure it out. Hope y'all have a great day though. Oh.